been, I know we met first time in Cape Coast University, but maybe you can begin by telling us your name and when you were in Cape Coast University and how long you were there. So.
Okay, so I'm Juliet Sackey from Ghana. I did my undergrad studies in Cape Coast, University of Cape Coast.
Yeah.
I read physics, and I did my national service, also the Department of Physics, as a teaching assistant.
And where did you do your bachelor's? I mean, your senior secondary school.
I attended Agri Memorial. It's also in Cape Coast.
Oh.
That's all.
So you just decided to stay in Cape Coast forever?
Well, I started my basic school from Takoradi in the Western region. Then I did my secondary school in Cape Coast.
Okay, yeah.
Studies.
So when you applied to go to Cape Coast University, did you apply to do physics or you applied to do something else and you ended up in physics?
Well, I did 2 applications, one for tech and then one for Cape Coast.
Okay.
But for tech, I chose, I can't remember the exact course. I think something mechanical engineering, something like that.
Okay.
But for Cape Coast, I did choose physics. And surprisingly, I had it too.
Did you get, were you offered admission to
Yeah, I was offered admission. No tech.
They didn't want you?
Well, I know.
Shame on them. Okay, so what made you want to do physics?
Okay, physics is the backbone of science. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Most people are scared of reading physics, even in the secondary level.
Right.
They claim it's so difficult, so kind of thinking a lot. But
yes.
Of course, everything is difficult, but once you are more determined, you can still do it.
Right, but you still haven't told me why you got interested in physics.
Yeah, so as I said earlier, I didn't, though it was kind of difficult from the initial stage, I felt if people could do it, and it's the basis of science, it's the basis of technology, it's what makes the world. And of course, I also have the interest of getting into it.
So you wanted to be where everything started? The basis of everything?
Yes, get more understanding, get more insight to it.
And would you say that in that sense, that dream has been fulfilled, or are you disappointed that you ended up in physics?
No, I'm not disappointed, because you can branch anywhere you want with physics. You are not being narrowed. From physics, you can branch to material science, you can branch petroleum, you can branch anywhere, everywhere you fit in. You can fit in the research center, you can fit in the academicians, industry, wherever. It's a broad
field.
Yeah.
So at AUST, you are in theoretical physics?
Yes.
And how many students are in that stream?
We are 12 in number. I'm the only lady among.
You are the only lady?
Yeah.
Why do you think why do you think there's only one lady among the 12?
I don't know whether ladies were scared of applying. I don't know. But I happen to be the only lady in my stream out of 11 guys.
So, okay, when you were in Cape Coast and doing physics, how many students were in the final year?
In the final year, about 10 ladies were about 60 students.
In the final year in physics?
Yeah.
And
then just 10 ladies.
So, okay, 10 ladies. So the ratio was the ratio better there than at AUST?
I would say because, no, it's almost the same thing, but because the population at Cape Coast is far larger than that of AUST, so the same ratio.
Yeah.
Just few women in the science.
So does it bother you? Does it excite you? I mean, are you happy that you're the only woman in the class?
No.
Or are you disappointed? Or you don't care?
No, I am disappointed in the sense that I feel if I can make it, then every lady stands a chance of making it. So I don't know why I would say African ladies are scared of doing certain things. They feel like that it's always for the guys. It's always difficult, so the guys can do it. I don't believe in that.
Yeah. Do you have any idea why the girls seem to think that way?
Because society has made us think like that. They feel the girls are places in the kitchen. You take care of family, you take care of children. You don't have the right to be in the field with the guys or competing with them or showing that you can also make it. Society has made us like that.
And you don't believe that?
It will take education. It will take a lot from the basis to let the girls or to let the ladies understand that it is not what society makes you think you are, but what your potentials are and what you believe you can do.
Great. So you've been at AUST for how long?
I've been in AUST for a year and a half now.
A year and a half. So are you done or are you doing? I mean, what's the story
for
here?
now, I would say I'm halfway with my coursework.
Yes.
And I'm focusing on my thesis. And hopefully graduation is December. So by December, I'll be a master's student. Yeah.
Wonderful. What's your thesis on?
Okay, I'm looking at using cyclic electromagnetic field to render malaria parasite inactive of transmission of malaria.
So how do you do that? Is it theoretical or you're doing experiments?
I'm not doing experiments, I'm doing theoretical. I'm looking at how the fields oscillate around the hemozone.
What's that? What's hemozone?
It's the parasite in mosquito that causes the transmission of malaria.
Yeah. So are you making any progress on that?
Yes, there's been tremendous progress, I would say, because I've written to some extent and I've given it to my supervisor. He's been looking at it and working. It's good.
So you hope to publish it?
Yes, hopefully, of course.
Do you know a journal that you might send it to?
No, for now I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure what journal?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get back to the issue of few women in physics. After you leave here, what are you going to be doing, and how would you also try to encourage more women to get into the field?
Yeah, so way back at home, I made inquiry about the teaching assistant that my former school took for last year. And it is for my badge were 2 ladies who were taken for the teaching assistant in the department.
Yes.
But for this year, I was told it's just 1 lady. So I kind of their badge. I think there were just 5 ladies in their class.
So you got it smaller.
1 lady made it through to the teaching assistant.
Yes.
So I found out from her if she'll be willing to continue, and of course, she still has the interest. So they've still applied for some universities to further their education.
Did she apply to AUST?
She did apply, so we are still waiting if AUST would.
Yeah. We hope so. We hope so. Yeah. And what about you? What are you going to do after December when you're done with your masters?
Yeah, masters. It's still, I would say, it's not the end for me because I still want to further it more, despite the fact that I am a woman. Perhaps they might expect me to start thinking of marriage and start giving birth. And
yeah, that's important,
of course,
isn't it?
it's equally important, but for now, that is not my immediate plan. I still have the interest of furthering my education. So by God's grace, if I should get a PhD, a PhD opportunity, of course, I will grab it.
So have you started applying for PhD programs?
I've been looking at websites for some schools, but most of them claim that they need your MSc certificate.
Yeah.
Because I've not finished here, I cannot really apply.
And then, okay, so now, let's suppose you applied and now it's been 4 or 5 years, now you have a PhD, then what?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. It would be fantastic. Of course, once I have my PhD, I'm interested in research, so I get a research center where I am. Maybe by then I should be married. Okay, so taking care. We have family issue, we have work, life goes on.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.